YouTube, what's poppin'? Welcome back to another reaction video. Metallica, continuing with the Metallica. Still got plenty and plenty of suggestions. You know what? We're just gonna get through them. So we've got Disposable Heroes, album hopping again. We were on Ride the Lightning last time. Title track, actually. We did the song Ride the Lightning from the album Ride the Lightning last time. This time, we're returning back to Master of Puppets. 2 songs from this album we've done. We've done Master of Puppets and Orion, which I think we were the first 2 Metallica songs I did, actually. So, yeah, coming back to this album for the first time in a while. It's been suggested. I already have a gist of what the song's about. I mean, the name kind of indicated a fair bit in itself, but yeah, regardless, we're going to listen to it. 8 minutes long, so I'm ready for something big. Let's kick it. Disposable Heroes. You servant, you blind man. It's hard to know when to pause, but we'll take a fair use break here. Everything just runs so smoothly from like section to section to section. It's all so smooth. It's hard to know when to pause, and I wouldn't be doing so if not for fair use. So don't worry about that. But I mean, it's intense. It's just it's another one of those classic Metallica situations where they're telling a story. They've got a message, but it's also a banging song at the same time. It's written brilliantly, and I wouldn't expect any less from Metallica at this point, because when isn't it? But it's written brilliantly. Yeah, so it's I guess it's anti-war. It's talking about a topic we've talked about before. I was talking Metallica. I've talked about before. I guess we did one as well, and maybe they've done other songs as well about war and stuff that I've not heard yet. But yeah, about just the stupidity of war would maybe be the word, and the lack of compassion to a degree from the people up top. Like you said, the chorus is back to the front, you'll do what I say. When I say back to the front, you'll die. When I say you must die. You coward, you servant, you blind man. About being was it War Pigs that had a similar concept? It was a song that we did that had a similar concept about the people in the higher up ranks that just send people to die, basically, that they're not doing the fighting themselves, they're not caring themselves, they're not in any harm, and they're just gonna send people to die. It says they said in the song, where was it? Only 20 something. 21, only son, but he served as well. Almost as if that's an aside. He's young, he's an only son to his parents, he's a human being that's had 21 years of life, and in theory should have much more life ahead of him, but he died in the war. And it's almost like I don't know if sarcastic's not the word, but ironic, like a commentary on it, to say oh well, he served his purpose, he fought, he died. Just what happens, but it shouldn't be just what happens, Soldier boy made of clay, now an empty shell. So as if these people that are human beings, born to live their life, whatever, as if they're only actually born to, end up in the war and fight and whatever. Hungry Heroes. So I got that from the title, Disposable Heroes. Almost treating people as disposable, not as the human beings that they are. Running blind through killing fields, bred to kill them all. Victim of what said should be, a servant till I fall. Yes, serving your country and being taught that that's what's right and what you should be doing and stuff. It's heavy. And the song, like I said, the song is intense. It's got a very Metallica sound to it. It's intense. We'll continue. It's fair use. We'll continue.
You must die back to the front. You coward, you servant, you blind man, back to the front. Back to the front. Back to the front. Back to the front. Back to the front.
I thought we were done, and then just go and sprinkle a little bit more salt and pepper on the end there. This is what I was trying to dig out in the middle. Good album. So far, other than 3 of the 8 songs. Yeah, I forget, and I bought this so that I could wear it in these videos, and I haven't worn it since like the first time I did wear it. Brilliant song. Brilliant song. Solo was nuts. I paused it at the perfect time because I was not ready for when I hit play. 5 seconds later, there was all of a sudden mad solo going on. You know, I love the solos. Was that Hammett? Guitar solo? Is it annotated? It's not. Lead guitar Kirk Hammett, rhythm guitar James Hetfield. It's good. It's good. What do you had? Banger on banger on banger on banger on banger. Brilliant. Very. I mean, it's one of those where it's like, well, what do you say at this point? Because it's kind of like, as far as the subject matter goes in the topic, you could debate for hours. You could debate for hours, but not necessarily what we're here for. But I do feel like they captured the topic well. I mean, obviously, you know, anti-war and stuff. Certain sections were apparently performed 220 beats per minute. I believe that because it was nuts at times. Yeah, the general believes his soldiers are merely expendable tools. Is pretty much what it comes down to. I feel like, and was the message they were going for. Crazy song, crazy good song, which is another like I said, just a great indication of how good Metallica are at making a great song, but also how good they are at songwriting lyrically to tell stories or get messages across or anything like that, whilst still also having a crazy good song. Another banger of a solo, another one I'm going to be watching guitar covers of tonight, for sure. Really good. And another one where it's like, again, 8.5 minutes, and it didn't even feel like that long. Great song. And I'm not surprised, because actually I was going to mention this at the start, but I forgot to. King KTF, I think he's called, is another reaction channel. I've mentioned before, I don't actually watch that many in my own time. I still watch Rock Reacts on the regular, Codename Reaction every now and then, and there are a couple of others that I'll watch here and there. Again, for the most part, people, obviously, I watch like metalheads and rock fans reacting to hip hop, and that's what I enjoy watching, but still, I don't watch a ton of them. But just being part of this community, I've sort of become more aware of other reactions and stuff. King ATF is one. He seems like he's a cool guy. I've seen a few of his videos. Seems like an alright dude. But I saw he did a video on this a couple of weeks ago maybe, and in the title, I obviously didn't watch it because I hadn't heard the song before, so I didn't want to spoil it. But in the title, he titled the video something like, "Oh, their best song yet," or one of their best songs or something. So I saw that. And not that that's much of a spoiler, because, I mean, Metallica are going to be great regardless. Well, depends on who you ask about some of the later albums, but, yeah, I saw that and was like, oh, Disposable Heroes, I guess that's going to be a good one then. And he was right, it was a very good one. Just a side note, just wanted to mention. I don't know. We'll continue album hopping. I mean, I can see even on this one, Battery and Damaging have both been suggested from this album, But from what there's so much from all different albums that people are still suggesting. I'm just gonna work my way through them. You know, I've just gone on one of the most popular ones. Nothing Else Matters has come up. Enter Sandman, The Unforgiven, Atlas Rise, Wherever I May Roam. What else is on here? Is the popular ones? And Justice for All, Blackened, The Unforgiven. So there's plenty still. Those are just ones that are in the most popular songs on Genius that I've seen. Thank you for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed. More Metallica coming. It's a good line. I'll see you in the next one.